Morning. This yoga sequence is for grounded energy. And we're going to start in child's pose. I've got blanket in case you like having blanket under your knees and blocks that you might want to use. So bring your soles of feet together. We're starting again. Good morning. This yoga sequence is for grounded energy. I have a yoga blanket in case you want to pad your knees and two blocks that you might also choose to use. We're going to start in a child's pose. So knees slightly wide, toes together, hips toward heels, and release down. Oftentimes, these kinds of poses invite reflection in the inner world. So allow yourself to let the exterior simply drift away and be more present with your breath and the current experience in your body without a narrative or attempting to change anything. Just acknowledge and invite a sense of calm while maintaining your energy. Reach your hands out long, long, long so your elbows come away from the mat, maybe even lift up part way. And then take your arms and your torso over toward the right, draping over your right thigh, maybe even angling your left shoulder down a little bit, claw at the mat or the ground with your fingertips. And then take a similar shape in the other direction. You're going to reach out to left, maybe drop your right shoulder a little bit as you pull at the ground. And then come forward, rise up to hands and knees. Make your shins more parallel. Drop your belly, lift your hips, slide your heart forward, open through your throat space for cow. And then exhale, round your spine into cat. Maybe even point the crown of your head down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, swoop your chest, your hips up. And then exhale, move into cat. Come to a neutral spine, and then let's come to a supported virasana. This is hero pose. So I prefer using a block here. You could even stack two blocks if you'd like. Place the block between your hips. So beneath your hips, between your heels. And you're going to interlace your hands behind your low back and then bring your fist over to your right hip, drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. And on an exhale, gently take a quarter turn as you drift your chin toward the center of your chest. Inhale, rock your ear back to that same shoulder. And then do this two more times. When you're ready, lift your head up, interlace your fingers the other way, and then take your fist to the opposite side. Drop your ear toward the left. Exhale, gently drift your chin in a quarter turn all the way down to your sternum. Rock it back out on the inhale. Two more times. Lift your head up, release the grip, slide your hands down towards your knees, curl in, draw your chin in. And then on an inhale, you're going to slide your hands up toward your hips, maybe even grip your hips, elbows back, reach your heart forward, maybe open through your throat. And then exhale again, draw your hands down, just slide down, chin in. Slide your hands up toward your hips, elbows back, lift up through your throat. Your heart comes forward, even lean forward. And then maybe add in a little bit more. Draw your hands down towards your knees. And then rise up to your shins, hands to your hips, elbows back. Maybe take a slightly deeper back bend. Exhale, sit your hips back down, slide your hands back down towards your knees. It's kind of cat-like shape. And then come all the way up, little cow-like shape, almost like Ustrasana. But we're keeping hands at hips. And let's just take this one more time. Hands drift down, draw your chin in, curl, and then expand. Return back to your block just for a moment in Virasana, hand to heart, opposite hand to belly, deep breath in. Exhale, side out. and then come off of your block. You might want to spin on your mat in the same orientation that I'm at so that you are facing the long edge of your mat. You can do it the other way as well. But you'll want to take your blocks and place them on opposite edges. So if you are taking your mat regular way, your blocks will be out to the side. All right. So start in a tabletop pose and then take your right leg out to the side so that your heel is generally in line with the opposite knee. Send your hips back toward your left heel and then come forward. And then do this again, back and forward. And then this time, maybe as you come back, you arch your spine a little bit more like cat. And you come forward, it's a little bit more like cow. And then one more time like this. Come back to neutral, bring your hands to your hips, and then rise all the way up. Slide your right hand down your right leg. Bring your left arm overhead. And then you're gonna take a big swoop, swing that hand all the way down. This is where a block might be helpful. Block to the hand to the block, opposite hand to the sky. Maybe reach your arm overhead. I'll do that again. Launch up and over. Reach the other side. And then spiral all the way down. This time, elevate your foot. Come back to center and come back down to your knees. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Extend your right leg out to the side. Send your hips back towards your left heel, right heel. Come forward. Another time just like that. Come forward. And then incorporate a little bit more of cow and cat. Arch your spine, draw your chin in. And as you come forward, maybe drift your belly down, open through your throat. Once more like this. And then come back to neutral. Bring your hands to your hips. Rise up. Slide your left hand down your left leg. Reach your right arm up and over. And then swing all the way to the other side. Maybe catch your block. Opposite hand lifts up. Maybe comes overhead. And then once more, slide down the leg. Opposite hand comes up and over. This time, hand to block. Maybe elevate your leg just for a moment and drop it down. Return back to hands and knees. One cow. One cat. End on cow. And then come to sit on your heels. Bring your hands toward the sky. Palms to press. Exhale, hands to the seat of your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope to see you soon.